Captain's Log, Stardate 49429.2. After our last mission, the Dominion has increased their activity in the Gamma Quadrant. This has forced Starfleet to add extra patrols and scout ships to protect our interests. With extended mission times, it became necessary for our task force to return to Deep Space Nine for much-needed repairs and supplies. Our stay will be short-lived, however. The USS Trellisk, a Miranda-class scout vessel, has not reported in for 4 days. Given the frequency of skirmishes in that sector, Starfleet Command is presuming she has been destroyed. New orders have arrived requiring our task force to find the Trellisk and gather as much intel as possible to determine if the Dominion has a new weapon. Captain Huffman, commander of the Sentinel, will have command of the fleet for the duration of the search. Long-range scans have narrowed our search to 6 possible locations in this sector where the Trellisk may be found. These locations may only provide us with ion trails, but it could also be Dominion forces laying in wait for us to stumble upon them. If we find the wreckage, we will need to extract the ship's logs to find out what happened. There are 3 data cores that will need to be downloaded. Although there are no Dominion forces in the area as we arrive, we are detecting incoming attack ships. Our task force enters sensor range. Initial scans show nothing to report. Two groups of Dominion attack ships enter the sector, also looking for remains of the Trellisk. The Akira and Nova vessels prepare their sensors to scan the objectives close by. The Excelsior acquires a target lock on the nearest attack ship. The Mandel finds the ion trail for the Trellisk. The closest attack ship fires upon the repulse, scoring 2 hits against its shields. The Mandel and the Sentinel continue their search for the Trellisk, while the Repulse moves hard to starboard to avoid enemy fire. Unfortunately for the Sentinel, a Dominion attack ship was in low power mode, waiting for the right moment to strike. The Mandel found the Trellisk and sent an away team to start the download of the ship's logs. Not quite ready for battle, the new attack ship fires and misses the Akira. Return fire brings its shields down to 50%. Long-range fire from the lone attack ship targets the Mandel, scoring 2 hits on the shields. Turn 4. Dominion attack ships break formation as one hits an asteroid. The Mandel stays close to the Trellisk to download the mission logs. Sentinel's dorsal phaser fire knocks out the remaining shields on the elite attack ship. On the opposite side of the battlefield, a well-placed Photon Torpedo scores a direct hit on a fresh enemy. The Akira's helmsman is able to successfully evade all incoming fire. Lieutenant Lazar, maneuvering close to the Trellisk, could not evade the Polaron blasts. The shields in the Mandel are now down. "33% of the logs have been downloaded. Turn 5. A new pair of Jem'Hadar elite attack ships enters the area. This includes an attack ship with a weapon that ignores shields. The Federation task force moves into defensive positions to protect the Trellisk. Captain Huffman initiates evasive pattern Delta, putting the Sentinel into a good position for the next turn. Initial shots from the Jem'Hadar hit the wreckage of the Trellisk, reducing the remaining structural integrity to 40%. The new pair of attack ships target the Excelsior. These combined barrages take down her shields and hit the hull. A well-placed phaser shot does destroy the attack ship most likely to fire next upon the Trellisk. Protecting the wreckage, the Sentinel takes a few shots onto the shields. At the end of the round, all remaining logs have been downloaded to the Mandel and the Sentinel. Turn 6. Mandel and Sentinel maneuver toward the edge of the battlefield, preparing to go to warp. The elite Jem'Hadar ships angle to destroy the remnants of the Trellisk. The Trellisk takes a series of polaron bursts, and the wreckage is destroyed. Additional barrages from attack ships further reduces the hull value of the repulse. The Sentinel strikes at the lead attack ship, scoring a direct hit, causing severe critical damage. Turn 7. As both the Mandel and Sentinel move out of weapons range, the repulse is cornered by the Jem'Hadar attack ships. The first attack from the elite ship batters the hull. An elite ship with a 360-degree turret fires at the Sentinel, dropping her shields. The dorsal phasers do sufficient damage to destroy one of the pursuing attackers. Hoping to survive another round, the repulse fires at the ship in front of her. final enemy shots score just enough damage to destroy the repulse. Turn 8. After the loss of the repulse, the remaining ships in the task force continue to head toward Federation space. The Sentinel continues to evade enemy fire using evasive pattern Delta. Turn 9. While the Jem'Hadar warships deal with asteroids, the Mandel enters into warp, soon followed by the Sentinel.